not having a certain type of job versus you have a character flaw where you're a fucking cheater. That's a character flaw. That's not a, oh my God, this 20%, that's a big fucking deal. Are you serious right now? It's like, oh, this woman, she makes money, she's beautiful, the body, the face, the smarts, but she's a cheater. Ooh. That erases all of that. Anything before but is erased.
To you.
So you'll be with a woman who has all that.
I'm not saying
no,
me.
but I'm asking, no. Be specific, because that's what you just said.
I'm not saying me.
No, be specific what you just said. No.
Look.
So you would be with a woman, I've been leaning in my chair. Mm-hmm. You would be with a woman who was the total package, but she was a cheater. Yes or no? Just yes or no?
Yes. Because I'll be willing to work to say, like, what is this stemming from? Simple and plain.
You're not enough. That's what she tells you. You're not enough.
Well, listen.
Your dick's not enough. Sorry.
That's cool. Well, I at least have to know.
And then what?
I still have to know.
And then what? You just, I'll do better,
If this is the option, if this is the option that I'm saying, everybody baggage is different. We don't get to choose what the baggage is. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but somebody need to hear this. If it's cheating, if it's financial stability, if it's insecurity, if it's trust issues, everybody's bag is different. And you may sit up here and have a good dude that can be something, and I'm not, hold on, let me finish.
I'm listening, I'm not.
Not necessarily, can be something, but a more or less like, they just need polishing. They're dull. Their knife is dull. Let me sharpen that shit up and say, hey, bro, that's unacceptable. Just like I'll talk to the girl and say, bro, you're not enough. Okay, cool, listen, let me prove to you that what you're doing is hurting me. Some people may care, it's a lot of polygamous relationships out here that's thriving, that's booming.
But there's honesty. Cheating and being a polygamous or polyamory relationship, there's transparency. That's the difference that we're talking about. So you would tell, how many daughters do you have?
2.
Okay, so you would tell them to just polish him off a little bit. He's just a little bit of a cheater. Stay with him. But would you tell your daughters that? I want you to look at one of these cameras and say you would tell your daughters to accept that shit.
I'm not saying it.
No, but that's what you're saying. Can he say it? Because I'm not telling my son that you can cheat on a woman and that a woman that you claim you love and that's okay just because you're a high value man. You have a lot of money. Like a lot of women will want to be with you. That's not okay. Because you're only cheating yourself out of something real. Let's be fucking clear. Man or woman. So let's look at one of these cameras and you tell them, what are your daughters' names?
Shakira.
And Sovereign, right?
Sovereign Dior.
Okay. Then tell them. Tell them that it's okay to get cheated on as long as the guy has 80% of what you want.
Alright, so let's add some spice into this. I'm not gonna lie, I actually agree with her. I see where she's coming from. There's a lot of, I guess you could say, quote unquote, baggage on her name, saying she's a gold digger, this and this and that. If you guys watch the interview, she's gonna talk about all that. I think there's 2 parts. Yeah. So if you guys watch it, she's gonna talk about all that, her being called a gold digger, the struggles that she dealt with throughout her life.
You can say a woman is everything. Like she said, she started just going down the list. But then the second you say a woman's a cheater, she's a hoe, nasty, whatever, throw her out. But then somehow it's different for a guy.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of trying to get at.
Okay, back. It's like a guy can do who knows what to 20 women plus. And then still come around the guys and they'll congratulate him and he's the man, that everything. But then a woman, all of a sudden, since she's putting her everything on the internet and because she's seen with a couple different people and now she's a hoe, that.
I agree with that, but you gotta understand women benefit from a lot of different things. A guy can't just simply, a guy, let's say a fit guy, could post a picture of him with abs, right? Post that on Instagram. He would not get nearly as many likes as a female who posts some leggings, on Instagram. And okay, understandable. That's God's fault for,
fantasizing,
fantasizing, whatever. But you can't, it's like a lion. You throw him a piece of meat, juicy, red, bleeding, meat, and then expect him not to
bro, but that's instinct.
Females say that we over sexualize everything, but then they put it on a silver platter and then expect us not to do anything with it. You know
but
what I'm
the
saying?
thing
Like,
is
I
that
don't
they
feel
know
that.
how society like is. So if they know that if they're promoting something and they put it out there, they know that the only way that if you're putting that piece of meat, that they're gonna do it.
They're gonna benefit from
because we have not steered away from there.
Okay, but you gotta
we keep going down that rabbit hole.
There's two sides of the story. You can't.
And it's a cold circle.
You can't like as a female, you can't go out there and do these things, and then when you get the attention that you like don't want, but you are getting because of what you're doing. It's like now you're like in defense about it.
And I understand it's not all males.
You gotta like I don't know. I feel like I said, I agree with that standpoint.
Right?
She's broadcasted like, you know, on social media and everything like that. So like, that's just what it is. But she has created this image of where like it's like, all right, you're an Instagram, like it's just the image of Instagram models. Like this is what they do. They go after the artists, the big money rappers, the big money athletes.
It's like a story we haven't seen before, right?
It is what it is.
We
That's
always see what happens. Social media, they start making stuff about you. So now you have all these little news outlets out here saying, oh, she's taking how much in child support, this and that, exactly what she was supposed to, all this bull, a lot of fake news. Just hear it, but don't get deep into it and don't start spreading hate, because if you're one of them also commenting, free PJ, do this, because that's all you see under her post. All her posts, free PJ, and every post she makes. Where are they coming from? The guys. That's where all those comments are coming from.
Cheating is never okay, regardless of where you are in your life, whether you are, like she says, a high value man. I feel like that doesn't give you the luxury of walking over somebody, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you know, like, females like this, like these Instagram models, not to bash anything, you repeat that cycle so much, and that's why they get looked at, because it's like they want to go after those money men, but then these money men don't need these females. They just want a good time, a good short time. So it's like we look at them as bad, but then we have to understand these money men use them for whatever, a good short time. He's a young athlete, so you know he's, you know, slightly or whatever in whoever's eyes attractive, you know what I'm saying? And then now he has money. It's like, all right, he has this money, he can get any female he wants, and he's attractive on top of that. Cam Newton was saying, if that person makes you happy, then if that person's a cheater, if that person doesn't have any money, if that person does have money, if that person has, you know what I'm saying, little thing, if he has insecurities, whatever it is, then so be it. But the problem is that you as a person have to be able to figure these things out. Or somebody has a big package and then that's going to overweigh everything else. Like everybody's baggage, like he said, is different. So there's a lot of things that you have to weigh into account. And then you would expect her being almost 30, realize, hey, this is a young man. What am I doing with this young man? He's probably this and this and that, probably immature, like blah, blah, who knows?
People.
Okay, people fool people, but like I said,
he could have gave her the dream at that time.
Females should be more mentally knowledgeable to realize, is this young man the person I want to be with for the rest of my life?
Love is very unpredictable, and you can say all you want, but at that moment you're not thinking. Even though you're a 30-something-year-old woman, sometimes people still have the mentality of being young, hopeless romantic.
And she probably does, though.
And she said it in the video. She's a hopeless romantic, and she's very hopeful.
She probably is.
She's hopeful. So maybe he gave her this dream that just seemed possible. Possible that she could grab it, and all of a sudden he still backstabbed her.
That's on you.
I'm just saying, people have different baggages, and maybe at that point hers worked, but then he just turned because it happens. And once, I don't know, I believe cheaters have very tendencies. So he's lying about something along the way. He fooled her, and even maybe she fooled him too. Who knows?
Yeah. So well, final thoughts. I just I agree with her. And I also agree with him. I think that people should be able to, like, if that's the road that you want to go down, so be it. but you should be able to like recognize as well, hey, cheating is not okay, I want to leave, or you're not bringing this, or this baggage is too much for me to, you know, carry or go along with.
But be
I
honest.
don't want this anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, transparency is key. You know, you want to make that transparent from the very first moment. But I can't come to a full conclusion because I don't know, and I don't know either one of them, so I don't really know. I'm just basing my conclusion, my point in my head, based on the fact that she is older. Let me be more cautious. Maybe let me not get pregnant until I see that, you know, maybe when he becomes a little older, I see his steps, I see where he's going.
No, yeah, there's always
Who knows?
there's always so many different sides. It could, I'm telling you, people fool people, things happen.
But yeah, as you guys can see, we could probably go on forever and ever and ever. But we're not. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe. If you guys have anything interesting to say, an interesting take on this perspective on this video, just let us know, because, you know, of course, like we said, these are things that are happening in the real world, and it's like,
and this generation doesn't know.
Yeah, and then now with like, this generation, everything is broadcasted, like, especially with these people that are like, maybe she's not a celebrity, Cam Newton is a little more of a celebrity, but
it's not about the person, it's just more about the topic, because the topic is literally what it's it.
Yeah, it's about like Instagram models and whatever, you know.
Cheating, all this.
But yeah, like I said, if you guys liked it, subscribe, leave a like. Thank you. Peace.
Bye.